I have quit my job around 1 year ago. Finally said goodbye to the rat race. And I'm excited to share the top 3 tips that I have learned throughout my journey. Now, whether you have ever sold something on Facebook or don't even plan on selling something, these tips don't only apply to selling on Facebook Marketplace, but to life as a whole. These are the 3 tips that we're going to go through. And the first one is to be attractive. Yes. Buyers are window shoppers, and your listings are a digital storefront. And Facebook itself says you only have a few seconds to grab somebody's attention. So, I want to show you an example on Facebook that I found in Adelaide. This here is a terrible, terrible picture.
Yes, it is.
It was taken outside, on the curb, and the couch is filthy. Now, I guess that this person never sold the couch. So, I want to show you a change that you can make that will instantly improve your listing picture. I have photoshopped the couch into a modern living room. And just by doing this tiny, tiny change, it suddenly looks way more presentable. And the likelihood of selling this couch now improved astronomically. So always make sure to be attractive. Now, you have to also know your worth. Because frankly, the smartest people on the planet and the dumbest people on the planet know one thing that the average person doesn't. And that is to charge a premium price. Now, Robert Cialdini, in his famous book Influence, explains that if something is expensive, we think it is of high quality. And there are numerous studies to support this claim. One of the most famous ones that you might have heard of is from Hilke Plasma. In this study, they give research participants 3 different wines. 1 cheap, 1 mid-range, and 1 expensive. And after taste testing, the research participants concluded that the expensive wine is the tastiest wine. But what they didn't know is that the same wine was in each and every bottle. The only difference was the label attached to it. And now I argue, if we believe that expensive things are of higher quality, of better taste, and ultimately satisfy us more, it is the most profitable and the most ethical thing to charge as much as you can for your products. Now, finally, it's time to seal the deal. Because people are impatient, especially nowadays with all the instant apps. You have Tinder for instant dates, Uber Eats for instant food, and Amazon Prime for instant whatever you want. So you have to be able to compete by being quick. And I have tried a lot of response patterns to figure out the best way. And I figured out responding within 5 to 15 minutes after somebody sends you a message leads to the most sales.
Really?
The reason for that is simple, because when you respond quickly but not instantly, you grab the sale when it's fresh, but you don't seem needy for the sale. And now, why should you care? Well, simply because these life lessons don't only apply to Facebook, but to everybody in their life. The lesson about being attractive is about presenting yourself in the best positive way. The way you speak, the way you dress, and the way you behave in the world influences the way that people perceive you. Be perceived well and be treated well. Second, knowing your worth is about respecting who you are as a person. If you don't respect yourself, guess what? Other people will not respect you. Now, if you treat yourself highly, and love yourself and have a place in the world, other people will pick up on it and treat you with the same respect. And finally, number 3, sealing the deal is about grabbing opportunity whenever it shows up. When opportunity knocks on your door, but you are busy in the shower, it will not wait until you dry yourself off, put on some clothes, and walk to the door. No. When opportunity knocks, you have to jump out of the shower, sprint to the doorstep, butt naked, and open the door for opportunity to come into your house.
That'd be good.
That would be good. So grab it while you can. And finally, I want to conclude this speech with one quote from Alex Hormozy. Life is a marketplace. You are always negotiating. With time, with people, with yourself. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.